Rebels have captured Syria's second-largest city, Aleppo, in just 3 days after a stunning collapse of government forces loyal to President Bashar al-Assad. The attack was led by Abu Muhammad al-Julani. He is the head of Hayat Tahrir al-Sham, HTS. It has become the most powerful armed rebel force in Syria at the moment. But who is Abu Muhammad al-Julani? What is his past? HTS founder al-Julani had isolated himself from other rebel groups in Syria for nearly a decade. During this period, he focused on establishing an Islamic Republic in Syria. Since 2016, he has been trying to establish himself and his party as the leadership to liberate President Bashar al-Assad. HTS administered the governorate of Idlib through the Syrian Salvation Government. The Salvation Government established in 2017 is managing civil services, education, healthcare, judiciary and infrastructure development, as well as distribution of money and relief. Rights activists and local media have reported that the HTSO rules harshly and does not tolerate dissent. Abu Muhammad al-Julani was born in 1982 in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. There, his father worked as a petroleum engineer. The family returned to Syria in 1989 and settled near Damascus. Little is known about Julani's activities in Damascus before he left for Iraq in 2003. There, he joined al-Qaeda in Iraq as part of the resistance to the U.S. invasion that same year. Julani was arrested by U.S. forces in Iraq in 2006 and was detained for 5 years. After his release, al-Julani was later tasked with establishing al-Qaeda's branch al-Nusra Front in Syria. The group had increased influence in opposition-held areas, particularly in Idlib. Al-Julani was working with Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi, the head of al-Qaeda's Islamic State in Iraq at the time. In 2013, Baghdadi abruptly announced his break with al-Qaeda and founded ISIS. Al-Julani rejected this change, maintaining his loyalty to al-Qaeda. In later years, al-Julani distanced himself from al-Qaeda's plan to establish a global caliphate in Muslim-majority countries. At that time, he limited his activities inside Syria. In July 2016, the Assad regime fell in Aleppo and armed groups there began to advance towards Idlib. In early 2017, thousands of fighters fled Aleppo and entered Idlib, and al-Julani formed HTS with like-minded rebel groups.